So, who here has a favorite toy?
I have a favorite toy.
Alright, what are some of your favorite toys?
I have a stuffed unicorn and LOL dolls.
You don't like to play with toy trucks or anything?
No, but my brother does.
Your brother does? Well, that's interesting because I actually have a word problem here about some toy trucks. But I'm actually going to show you a picture of a lot of toy trucks, and I want you to tell me what you notice about them. We're going to look at the size, the color, all sorts of things. Okay, and let's say you look at the size and color. So, my friend Sean actually is playing with toy trucks. He has so many of them, and Sean likes his red and yellow toy trucks the most. And his mom says that Sean can only bring 6 toy trucks with him to the park. So I need you to help me figure out how many toy trucks of red and yellow Sean can bring to the park. But you can only bring 6. So how many combinations? So I'm gonna share the story problem with you. And we're going to read the problem. And we're going to say, Sean has 6 toy trucks. Some of them are red and some of them are yellow. How many combinations of red and yellow trucks could Sean have? And I want you to close your eyes as I read this word problem again. Haley, will you please read the story and share it with me in your own words?
So Sean has 6 toy trucks. He's got some red ones and some yellow ones. He can only bring 6 of them to the park, so we're trying to figure out how many combinations each he can bring.
Alright, you can tell a story to a friend, and you've done that, you're going to do that. And so I brought you some pencils right here, and we're going to use manipulatives. These are coins, so I'm going to give you 6 coins. Well, I'm going to give you 12, and you can make 6 at least using pennies and quarters. So you can choose whatever manipulatives you want to solve this problem, whether it be the pencil and paper or the manipulatives as coins. And there we go. And this is where I would give you time to solve the problem, and I would ask you prompting questions about, oh, tell me what you're thinking, how are you solving this, what ways could you get from point A to point B. And then at the end, I would tell you before we start sharing our solution strategies, I would like someone to share the problem one more time. You would share the problem one more time, or someone else would. And I'm going to ask you to share your thoughts with the group. And you can just tell me how you were able to figure out how many combinations of red and yellow you could get from 6.
I would have used, what did you call it?
Combinations, like these are just.
Or you said we could do mathematically, or we could
Oh, manipulatives, like pen and paper.
I would have used the manipulatives. These would have been red, these would have been yellow. So just showing how many you can get from each. Like you can have 1 and then 5, and then 2 and 4, so on from there.
Okay. And at this time, I would call on, let's say, Cole to try to restate what you had just said to me, explaining your thought process, whether he agrees or not. And then he would explain his, and I would avoid telling you whether you're right or wrong until the end. That way I don't dismiss you.